What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you for very early Saturday morning, October the 19th, 2019. It is College Football Saturday officially. Let's get you on a recap, get you on a free play, tell you what we got going on for Saturday. We'll get you on your merry way. That way I can bag a few hours of sleep before we back up and at it again. Another great day for Friday. But before we do that, let's go ahead and tell you what we got going on. Let's get that out of the way because I know some of you people have been waiting on a potential announcement. Ncaa, game of the year, game of the season, whatever you want to call it. This Saturday, today, it is an afternoon game. I'm not going to tell you exactly what time it goes, but it is a mid-afternoon game. So it could be 3, it could be 3:30, it could be 4. So what we are going to do is I am going to be getting up and going into the office. I'm actually going to not get up at 5:30 in the morning. I do it every day, and I'm just not going to do it in the morning. I have been working pretty much around the clock with about 2 hours of sleep every night for the past week straight. I told everybody coming off of that rough weekend last weekend that we would bounce back this week as we always do, and by this weekend, that would be a thing in the past that you don't even remember, and we've done so. I've stood true to my word absolutely, and so I am prepared for a very big weekend. But what we're going to do is all football plays are now released, or everything's been done except the email has not been sent out to let everybody know. But by the time this video goes up here in about half an hour, everybody will know that the football plays for the day will be posted, as well as the big NCAA game. It is $100. Usually games like that are $150. I've dropped it to $100, and the people that I sent the email to last week, you know who you are, and don't worry, just click your dashboard icon when you sign in the morning, and you'll see it right there. But it's still going to come with a 7-day guarantee, so really the risk is minimal when you think about it, because if you wanted to buy a 7-day package and get all premium and daily top plays in each sport, it would be $99. Now you get a big game that you get to step out on, and if it were to lose, you don't have to freak out. You don't have to lose your mind. You don't have to wonder how you're going to bounce back, because you're going to get 7 days to get everything back that you took the hit on, and you're still going to turn a profit. You're not going to have to invest any more money with me. So $100, 7-day guarantee, all sports, premium, and top play if it were to lose. But I love this game, and I was waiting to see if it would drop another half point, and it did. And now we have the option to buy a half point, which I like even more. And that's about as far as I'm going to get into it. So we have that. And then we have the, that's really it. That's really the only promo. I'm going to leave the NHL season, the big discount, the $1,000 discount up for Saturday. I had it up for Friday. It's a $1,500 season that you can get for $500. That's every premium and daily top play we will have in the NHL from now all the way through the regular season, which runs until late April. You'll get all of the postseason plays, as well as all the Stanley Cup final plays, everything. So you're basically going to get hockey plays from now until late May, early June, and for $500. And we are absolutely rolling in the NHL. There is not a single NHL capper out there that can even come close to what I'm doing. And I'm not saying that to brag. That's a fact. Find one. I'd like to see him. So we got that. If you're interested in something a little bit shorter term, 3 days, $50, 7 days, $99, 30 days, $3.99. All those come with all premium and daily top plays in every sport that we have for the duration of whatever package you buy. All right. Promo's over. Let's get into a recap for what we did for Friday. So let's start out with the MLB. The MLB, a couple of days ago, I gave you like a free play as a look-ahead line as the Houston Astros as underdogs, plus 125 dogs. And even like I said in the video yesterday, it seemed weird that they were underdogs again. But I told you, I was telling everybody, if you're going to bet this game, you need to bet it now because by lunchtime on Friday, they won't be underdogs anymore. They'll be favored. And they were minus 140. We took Houston no matter what. We did. So whether you took them as underdogs, whether you took them at minus 140, whatever you did, we're going to take the loss. It's a loss. It is what it is. Some people just lost different things, but I am going to count it as a minus 140 loss on my record of premium plays just because. I know some people maybe didn't see the video for whatever reason, didn't bet it, so it is what it is. So I personally didn't lose 140 on it because I bet it as an underdog. So lost that game, so we lose the MLB. We get into NCAA football, 3 premium plays. The lean that I gave you on Syracuse at plus money, it had opportunities, but Syracuse just, man, they've got a lot of things that just don't mesh well together on that team. So it is, I mean, it's a loss. It is what it is. So that lean didn't come through. Then we get into the 2 premium plays, which one of them was the official free play that I gave you was Fresno State UNLV over 52.5. Some people got it probably as high as 53.5, maybe even 54 by the start of the game. Either way, I told you I thought it would get into the 70s. It did with ease. I think it actually broke 80 points. What was the final score in that one? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know that it was damn near 80 points. So blowout, easy win there. And then we have Fresno State minus 14 because it landed on that 14 mark. We did buy it down to 13.5. Whether you did or didn't matter. If you waited till right before game time and even got it as high as 15, didn't matter. They blew the doors off of UNLV. Kind of crazy to think that UNLV went out there and beat Vanderbilt last week, right? Even though Vanderbilt's the worst team in the SEC, it's still an SEC school. So, what does that show you? Does it show that UNLV is just that bad or that Fresno State's just that good? I don't know. We'll have to wait for the coming weeks to see what they do to roll, to finish out the season. So 2-1 in college football, and then we get into the NHL. 4 plays, 3 premium, 1 top play. This is the 3rd or 4th day in a row that we've had a top play in the NHL. And we'll start out with the Colorado Avalanche as underdogs at plus 120. That was a nice winner. Pittsburgh Penguins minus 140 on the money line. Nice winner. We took the Washington Capitals on the puck line, so minus a goal and a half at plus 110. Nice winner there. And then we took the Chicago Blackhawks at minus 135 as our top play. Went into overtime, and then I was really hoping it wouldn't go into overtime. That was a great game, by the way. I actually got to watch the majority of that game, and I was really hoping because they got that really late power play at the very end of the game, they were going to be able to end it there, but they didn't. It went to overtime, and then that 1-2 punch with Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews ultimately sealed the deal. So another top play winner. So overall, that puts us at 30-9 on the NHL season. Another NHL sweep, 4-0. And 5-0 in NHL top plays. We're hitting 77% overall for the season in the NHL, and we're hitting 100% NHL top plays. Guys, if you do not jump on this season, you are flat missing out. I had a guy sign up today. Okay, he's on my football season. His name's Trevor. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give his last name. If he wants to post a comment down below, he knows what I'm talking about. He sent me an email today. He said, well, I can't pass it up. You're stuck with me for yet another season. I told him, I said, long-term clients are what I want to be stuck with, man. That's what I'm about, is taking a client from a short-term to a long-term and building a long-lasting relationship of constant money-making. And first day in, 4-0 sweep. Trevor, shout out to you, brother. He was one of the ones that sent me an email as soon as he got it. Guys, be like Trevor. Jump on. Don't miss out. 6-2 day overall. 4-0 in the NHL. Another top play winner. Guys, top plays. Unstoppable. All right. Let's get into a free play. Now, before I do so, I don't want to take up a lot of time on this. I'm going to address something. This person will probably get very bent out of shape for me doing so, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mr. Patrick Dunlap left a comment. I posted a comment in the YouTube community today involving the NHL. I think it was in the NHL. It was just, a handful of hours ago. And I logged back on for whatever reason, and I see a comment right there. And it says, "Are you not going to answer my question, you freaking coward?" And I went, what the hell is this guy talking about? What question? So I had to spend the next 10 minutes looking for some sort of question on YouTube asked by Mr. Patrick Dunlap. And I found it. So, Mr. Dunlap, I apologize for not seeing your comment, but I'll be honest with you. Anybody can attest to this. I get as many emails and calls as I get a day. I'll flat out tell you there are some days I just don't look at YouTube comments. They might be up for 24 hours plus before I even come back and look at them. If I have the time to do it, I absolutely will because I love engaging with everybody and answering the questions. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I put these games and I put my emails first before I do YouTube comments. This is a free service, guys. So I'm not going to put this above my clients, above people emailing my site in to become clients. I'm not going to put YouTube comments first. So I apologize for not seeing it. But he basically took God knows how much time out of his day to write a paragraph the other day when I posted a community post involving a 2-0 MLB sweep. And he says, I can't believe that you spent 10 minutes making excuses and complaining about your free play loss on the Arkansas State over the other night. Why can't you just be a man? Well, as a matter of fact, let's just read it. Let's just read it. Because I don't want to misconstrue any words. I just want people to see how absolutely ridiculous this sounds. And I'm not trying to out the guy. I mean, he seems like an alright guy, but it just shows, like, if you guys think this stuff really gets to me, stuff like this, like you going out of your way to say something negative to me, it doesn't. So the comment was, wow, I can't believe you went almost 10 minutes complaining about your loss in the Troy South Alabama game. Why don't you be like your boyfriend, Kyle, and take it on the chin like a man and move on? That's why your videos are so long. Nobody wants to hear you complaining. Get on, say you dropped the play, and you're going to bounce back today. It's simple, Chase. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Well, and for anybody that's been watching me for any length of time knows, the reason that I come back and tell you why a game lost, if you go back and watch that video, Mr. Dunlap or anybody else, I never once complained. And I never once made an excuse. I said it was a loss. It is what it is. We moved on. We still had a great day. Another top play winner made a shitload of money. I don't give two flying fucks that they lost. Truth be told, not overall in the grand scheme of everything. What I did is because in the day before, and like I do every damn day, I tell you what my play is, why it is, and how I think the outcome's going to be on both sides of the ball. Something that no other capper does on YouTube. I do it. And I do it for a reason so people know that I'm vested in this and I know what the hell I'm talking about. And then if it does drop, I tell you what went on in the game to show that I'm there taking notes and I'm actually watching the shit, not just going, hey, we lost, bye. Hey, we won, bye. I do it every day. If you don't like it, don't watch. Tomorrow I might do it for 45 minutes just to show I'm going to run my channel the way I want to run it. Nobody's going to stop me. So yes, that play lost, but no excuses were made. Anyway, I just had to say that so maybe people will find something better to do in their time than think that getting on YouTube and saying something to me is going to make me sleep any differently. It's not. So for that regard, so nobody gets butthurt, let's not discuss the free play. Maybe I'll just give you a free play here and not tell you why. But you know what? Half the people would not like that. So I'll tell you what I'm going to go with. Because there's 3 of them that I've been looking at that I really want to give you. But, kind of have to weigh the options here because this is kind of like my entire card here, of these things that I'm looking at. And obviously I'm not going to give you my whole card. All right. Screw it. Okay, this is what we're going to do. And this is a high spread, which I don't like. But we're going to do it anyway. You can get Missouri right now at minus 21. So you get it at 21, you're going to use that touchdown score, you're going to buy it down to 20.5 over Vanderbilt. Now here's the thing. The only thing that made me just stutter on this game was the fact that Vanderbilt, obviously 1-5 on the season, just got beat by an FBS school at home, UNLV, who just got blown out by Fresno State. So what do you always think when you see something like that happen? Is this kind of just an over exaggeration? Maybe this is a trap. Maybe this is something where Missouri's looking ahead, or they get complacent, they get comfortable, and this is something where Vanderbilt swoops in and makes a damn game of it. Those thoughts were and are still in my head. But I don't care what stat you pull, from any player you want to pull it from, on any team you want to pull it from between these two teams. Vanderbilt is extremely overmatched. And I don't mean by a little, I mean by a lot. In every category, at every pertinent position, offensively, defensively. Vanderbilt has no home field advantage in many situations, but not here. You get them against a Tennessee or a South Carolina or another SEC East opponent that's not Missouri, because Missouri is still very new to this conference. When you think of the grand scheme of things, your newbies in this conference are A&M and Missouri. All the other teams have been used to playing each other year in and year out for years. So Missouri's still kind of the stepchild, as well as A&M. A&M fits the bill a lot more. But Missouri's a good football team, and they know how to play fast and slow. So what does Missouri do out of the gate most games? They come out, they play fast, they want to cram points down your throat, and they want to go out there and discombobulate you from the beginning. That's not hard to do against Vanderbilt. And then what you have when you see teams come back and make a game of it is when Vanderbilt then slows the game down to burn clock, to control clock. They end up giving up garbage points, which isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes you just have to get out with your head above water, win a game, and move on. But not against Vanderbilt. Because what's going to happen, and I truly believe this, unless this really is a trap that I'm falling into, that when they do want to slow this game down in the second half and start burning clock and start rotating players and maybe take Kelly Bryant out, who, by the way, I think Clemson University for letting him walk was I'm not even going to say how stupid I think that is, but I think that it's amazing that Kelly Bryant left. Congratulations to you, sir. I now like you because you are not involved with that university. But Kelly's going to play most of this game. Kelly can run, Kelly can pass, and I think Kelly's going to control it from start to finish, and it's never going to be close. I think they're going to jump out to a quick 3-4 touchdown lead in the first half. Then they're going to go out there, and it's going to be slower going in the second half. But I think by the fourth quarter, we're probably going to see about a 28-point lead, and then Vanderbilt's going to be gassed. We'll probably see Missouri go out there and fire off one more touchdown. You may see a garbage time touchdown or a couple of field goals from Vanderbilt, but ultimately, I truly see Missouri walking away from this game as a 28-point plus winner. I will lay 3 touchdowns with them and buy the half point to 20.5, to where 21 points will cash us our ticket, and I will take that as your free play. It's already on my card. It's already on the website. So Missouri, minus 21, we're buying it to minus 20.5. If you have a weird local guy that won't let you buy points, you are safe to take it at minus 21. Don't take it above 21 because then you're asking for trouble. Give yourself the opportunity to push or win on that number. Even though I think that it's going to cover easily, you'd always want to get that best line, or else the value starts to be, just kind of sucked out of it. So Missouri, minus 21.5. Minus 20, 21. We're going to buy it to 20.5, and that's going to be your free premium NCAA play. Go jump on the big play, jump on the NHL package, jump on 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, whatever you want. Patrick Dunlap, sir, this was not a shot at you by any means. I know that you'll take it that way, I'm sure, but this is me just letting everybody know this is my channel. I do things my way, and it will always be that way. And if people don't like it, you can respectfully leave, never come back. And it's no harm, no foul. I love you guys, even the haters and the troll. You make the channel what it is. We're going to keep grinding it out. Let's go have another great day. I love all you guys. I will see you back for a huge, huge NFL Sunday. Cannot wait for it. I will be up and in the office about 9:30, 9:45-ish a.m., and I'll be in the office until roughly 1 to 1:30 p.m. If there are any games added, because I still do have a few games circled that I have not added to the college football card yet. I'm going to relook at those in the morning, If they get added, a secondary email will be sent out letting you know if you're on a package that those games have been posted. And then MLB and NHL, as well as CFL, if there is any, will be posted late morning, very early afternoon, probably closer to about 11 a.m. And an email will be sent out for those as well. But for now, the initial card is out along with daily top play, and the big play is out. That's separate, $100, 7 days free. Go jump on it. I'll see you back for Sunday. See you guys.